Hey friends and soon to be friends. As you probably saw from the title of this video, I'm back at it again with Popflex. I know, I can't stop, but she came out with new contour flared leggings and some butterfly shorts that just looked really cute. But I was mostly interested in the waistline. That's a band that I'm not used to her using. I don't think I have anything similar to that, so I'm intrigued to see what it's like on, what it feels like, the different sizes. So of course I got them in 3 different sizes, 3 different colors for both of the shorts and pants. So without further ado, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and let's see what Popflex has in store for us today. Okay, I wanted to start off with the pants because I do have some bell bottoms and I figured the flared cut would be kind of like bell bottoms, right? Tight and then, but it doesn't flare out as much as I thought. These are the extra small, extra petite. So I guess I am shrinking because I feel like this is a good length where it's not going to be touching the floor and getting all messed up. And I'm not gonna trip on it. If I'm using these to work out, the last thing I want is to accidentally step on my pants and then fall in the gym. That would be unappealing. But you know, lots of stretch to them. Extra small's fine, but I mean, it's not comfortable. And I haven't eaten in a couple hours, so it's not like I'm overly stuffed, but it looks fine for what it is. The band is shinier, so I'm still trying to get used to that, seeing if I like it or not. It is smooth, slick. I mean, these pants are really soft, so if anything, they're at least still soft. They hug where they're supposed to hug, but I'm still able to move, so I'm interested to see what the next size up looks like. Okay, so now I have the size small in a petite, which it's still not too bad. It's kind of closer to that ground. Like well, it keeps riding up as well. So I guess that's why it won't ever touch the ground. If I keep walking, it won't touch. And I guess if you think about it, you're wearing tennis shoes. My tennis shoes at least has a little bit of, you know, height, leverage, whatever. So I guess this also would not be dragging on the ground. So I do like that. I have not shrunk them. That's what that means. So yay! It is still a nice color. Waistband always sits around the same spot, it looks like, despite it going up in size. I guess if I really try, I can go up higher. I do like my waistband sitting up higher. It's just not as comfortable. I am built in a way where if anything sits here, it just hugs too much and that's not comfy. My waist is smaller than my hips, so I do prefer it up higher, but still soft, still stretchy, you know, can move, dance, whatever you want to do. Yeah, they're starting to remind me of bell bottoms now more. I feel like this has a little more flair to it, but not as much. And the pockets are still nice and deep. So I think I'm enjoying these. I don't know, I haven't ever worked out in a flared pants. Everything's always just, you know, skinny and tight to me, so that way I can make sure I'm not snagging onto anything. But let me know what you guys think. Should I switch to flare? Should we all switch to flare? Okay. It is now a medium regular, and I feel like from the extra small to the small, it was just like a slight difference. Extra small, like, yeah, I feel that hugging. Small, I'm like, okay, that's comfortable. Medium, I'm like, okay, I can start adding people into this waistband with me. It is not hugging, so if I was to move around, I just have so much. Start to get that where you're like, you know, when you sit down, it looks like you have something there when you shouldn't. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with these ones. But again, I only sometimes buy mediums. They are definitely long since they're regular. They are on the ground now. Still very nice quality. I think they just all sit. Like they somehow were able to get it to be, no matter what size, it just slightly sits below the belly button. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I want my pants up. Is that weird? Are low rise coming back? I want bell bottoms with high rise. I want my pants up to up to my chest. But still lots of room, lots of stretch, very nice, very soft. Can definitely still dance in them, you know? So they're good. I'm still on the fence about this waistband though, you know? The flutter shorts I'm gonna try next also have this waistband, so we shall see if we like it or not. But if they also sit the same way, I'm starting to think maybe it's a waistband. But we shall see. First up, extra small. I am starting to think it's just this waistband. I also can't get it up high enough. But regardless, looking at everything else, fun colors. I mean, when she dropped this line, I was like, oh my gosh, those are such nice colors. And it is like a meshy short, like it's attached at the bottom here, all the way around. It is so cute, so fun, has a little fluff to it. I like how her stuff can be like so girly. So, you know, sitting, squatting, it's nice, it's comfy, you can move. There isn't any issues. Extra small isn't feeling tight on me for this one. So, like if I was choosing, I would say the small in the pants felt better, but extra small is feeling pretty good, which makes me worried for the next sizes coming up. Like, is it just gonna be really big then? But I have noticed that in one of her other workout shorts that I got, the waistband it was just weird. I don't know. My body's weird, I guess, with this. Or I don't know if it's quality control. Either way, extra small's feeling pretty good. The color is absolutely cute, feminine. I like that. Flutter shorts. Like, yeah, I'm fluttering. So I can't wait to see the other ones. So now this is the small. I mean, I think I feel the slightest difference, mostly in the back, like where the small of my back is usually where I get a little bit of a bunch. So it already is feeling kind of big, which when I buy when I buy her shorts, so many words coming out, I usually stick to about a small, sometimes medium. I think I only have one shorts in extra small, and that was because I didn't look at the size and I accidentally got it, but they fit great. And then I had tried it later in a small and it didn't fit, so I kept with extra small. It was just weird. So in this one then, I would choose the extra small, because like you see that little gap? That? Yeah, I don't want that. I want it to like hug to my body, but I would never, on any other site, I would not buy an extra small. But still, color, woo, absolutely beautiful. I love it. Very fluttery, very cute. Still has pockets. I forgot to mention that. Everything always has pockets. When I work out, I have to have pockets. I don't like carrying all my stuff with me. It's just pocket, pocket, let's go, you know? So that's fun, but it also makes me worried about the next size is a medium. So, Okay, yeah, if I didn't know any better, I would have thought this was a large, just because of how much spacing I have in here. You can see that. It is gapping everywhere. Hi, love. When you get calls from your significant other because he forgets that you're recording, but that's okay. Anyways, where was I? Gapping. Yes, I can add multiples of me, even though I have so much extra cloth here, clothing cloth amount, I still can't get that look that I'm wanting. I want it up here. But with the way that they have it built, like those leggings and these shorts, you cannot obtain that look. It has to come down to here, which is not the end of the world, but for me, despite my size, I also like the feeling of just being hugged in and secured. It's just comforting. It's nice when I'm lifting. It almost just feels like a little bit more, you know? And if it's down here, I'm not getting that same feeling. Do we like that? Do we like feeling? So yeah, so definitely not a medium. Extra small in the shorts, small in the leggings. What are you gonna do? Still fun. This ivy green, although I would call this more like a hunter green. You know, it's a little too dark, but being biased, being an ivy, I would say I would be more of a lighter green if I had to choose, but still very fun, very floaty, you know, can fly away. All right, friends, let's talk. Short, sweet video, right? Hopefully, unless I talk too much, then maybe not. They were all, I want to start with the good. Beautiful colors, right? They were all really nice and soft and floaty. Like always, all of her stuff is really good quality. Like I have no doubt about that. For my style that I like to wear, because I do a lot of her stuff, so I end up wearing it like out and about as well. And if I am like working out and going out, I want something that I know I can like wear in different ways. So like her other leggings I have, other shorts I have, if I want to have them down, I can. There's enough room. If I want to pull them up, I can. There's enough material. For these ones, it would be like, no, they're low rise, which there are people that love low rise. I am more into the high rise fashion. I really enjoy how that looks. I think it's super cute, especially with a crop top and you have a high rise. But to each their own. So let me know down below in the comments, did you enjoy any of them? Did you buy any of them? What were they like for you? Which ones would you buy if you had the option? All right. So with that all being said, go and enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope something good happens to you. Bye.